How will it happen? This is a question all of our egos and our minds ask. Because our egos and our minds are based in fear, there's based in this world of confinement, of boxes, of squares and lines, on time frames. How will it happen? When will it happen? All coming from a place of fear, of lack, of worry. And yet we are all tested with that same question when we are trying to get to a destination that already exists. If you know that, you kind of see the redundancy of even asking that question, because the reality you desire already exists. How will it happen or when doesn't matter. It's already existing, and if you're doing things right, you're experiencing that reality inside of you regardless of what this world is saying, because you are tapped in to the spiritual realm, the unseen realm, the consciousness realm that is happening inside of you. So how will it happen? How will it unfold? Do you believe that your mind can comprehend the full God consciousness? Are you God himself? We are pieces of God. Absolutely. As he says, my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Great. We can tap into the most high frequency, but are you the source of it? We are definitely a part of the source of it, and we have that source inside of us. But that is not for us to worry about how, when. Those are all confined to this dimension, and what you're tapping into when you're basing yourself on desire and visualizing is something that lives outside of confinement, out of jail, out of the box, out of the logical mind, all of the confinements of how and when. It all comes in a realization, in an unfolding. This is how God speaks. This is how the universe speaks. Realizations, synchronicities, and unfolding. So as you tap into that timeless place inside of you and your visualizations, and you're vibrating there, and therefore magnetizing that vibration, and not asking how or when, not tapping into doubt, fear, or worry, but you're staying in that place, then things begin to unfold for you before your eyes in ways you could never plan, you could never think, you could never imagine, you could never do. It's just happening. It's a happening. And that's how things come from this unconfined, limitless realm, quantum realm, whatever you want to call it, the wave realm, and it materializes here. It's building, like you build a house, and it's just this piece, that, and sometimes they could build a house fast. Blah, it could be a week. A bunch of people come together. Blah, it could be some months. It could be years. You don't know. It's not for you to think about, and I guarantee the more you think about that, the longer you're pushing it away, because you're not actually believing it. You're not actually feeling that vibration. You're feeling another vibration, which is the fear, worry, and lack. Asking how and when it's going to happen. You can't comprehend how. Why try? Why waste your time? Why confine God into this realm? Why not tap into God, your Father, and be one with your Father and let him do his work? Get out of the way. Why not that? Why not trust and have faith and conviction and move outside of your own ego mind, trying to play God, and instead tune in with God and be one with him? That is how you do it. Stop asking how or when. And yeah, I know it's a challenge. It may be hard because some of us, we may have heard this information to get to know God or ourselves or the energy when we're in desperate situations. And situations are always going to happen in this realm that we live in. And it's always going to test you, and it's always going to bring you to a place where you have to make a decision. Are you going to react, or are you going to respond? Is this going to define who I am and how I'm going to act? Or I'm going to stay in this faith that I know I'm going to receive what I've asked for, because that is what the Creator has said and put into law in this universe. So when you ask how and when, you're saying, I don't trust God. I'm in fear and doubt and worry. I'm in desperation. That's what you're really saying. So shift your focus from that place and instead feel the vibration, Because it exists already. It is existing now. So don't waste your time putting your attention outside, but stay in that vibration, because you're going to build more energy. That means you're going to attract more of that vibration. The more attention you're paying to it, because that is your currency, your energy you are paying attention to. And that is what you should do in those moments when your mind is feeding you that and trying to get you to feel a certain way. All right? I'm energy. I am you and you are me. So I know this helped you because it helped me. Yes. I salute you, brethren. Out.